today I'm going to be showing you guys how I used African threading to stretch out my hair and, also show you this great heatless way to blow out your hair. Now, to start off, just showing you the thread, the African thread. It's literally rubber strands that you just cut up. I cut it one time, and people normally would hold, each ends of those threads and stretch it out a little bit more before using it. And my hair needed some trimming. So I didn't want to put heat in it. So I thought, using African threading would be a really great heatless way to stretch out my hair well enough in order for me to trim it. So then to start off, of course, the sections that I have right now are a little bit too big for me. And so I'm going to further divide them in half and then start the African threading process. So to start that process, I would just comb the hair out. You want to make sure your hair is tangle free as much as possible before wrapping the thread around your hair. So literally I'm just grabbing my hair or the section of hair that I want to work on, and then using a few strands of the rubber at a time to wrap around my hair. Now, I didn't want my hair to be the thread to snatch my roots too much. I wanted it to snatch it up well enough to stretch the roots out as well, but not too much to where it's too tight and damaging my edges. So that's what I'm doing by just pulling the roots a little bit when I feel that it's tugging too much. The purpose also of further dividing the sections that I have my hair in is to ensure that my roots are stretched out. I find that with African threading, the smaller the sections or the parting, the more effective this technique is at stretching out your roots. So if your parting is larger, it might not stretch out your roots as well. But anyway, as you continue, you make sure that once the thread that you're using to wrap around your hair, once it's through or finished, then you just add more. And literally that's what I'm doing by adding more, ensuring that I'm overlapping that area where the previous set of threads had ended, and then continuing the threading process all the way down. And then once I was done with wrapping the hair all the way till the end, I created a knot at the end to tie the thread at the end. Also, as you can see already, while you're threading, you're already seeing the true length of your hair. That's the great thing about this technique here. You're already seeing the true length of your hair. Who would have thought that my hair is this length, right? But anyway, I truly love this process, this heatless way of stretching out natural 4C hair, or just natural hair in general. But literally from here on out, you just rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. And these threads are depending on where you are, but nowadays honestly I feel like, you know, you can really access anything. I'm sure these threads are on Etsy, if anything, you know, if you're in an area that does not necessarily allow you, you know, easy access to these threads. But otherwise, a great place to look is your African stores. Your African grocery stores might have some. If you have an African community in your community, ask somebody, and I'm sure you know someone will have the plug. Honestly, the person I went to was a lady at my church, and she literally is the plug. Okay. If you're looking for anything, she's the person. She's your go-to person. So yeah, otherwise, you know, just continue the process. Honestly, I think I had maybe like 16 threads or so, 16 to 20 threads total. It wasn't much at all. It wasn't a lot at all, but it was enough to stretch out my hair, and that's exactly what I needed at this moment. So here I'm just showing you how to take off the thread, and already you can see how this threading process literally, you know, stretched out my hair. Can you see that? This is one of my this is my favorite part of this whole process. But literally you just go through and pull the end of the thread, tug at the knot that you made, you know, to secure the threads in place, pull it, and then continue to pull the hair, and the hair literally just unravels. And you see that unraveling process? Oh my gosh, so satisfying. Just to see my hair, my natural hair, whipping around. You see that? Oh. It's, you know, one of the best feelings for me. And to get my hair this stretched out without heat is a plus. You know what I mean? Yeah, we have heatless, you know, serums that help protect your hair from heat and whatnot. That's great. But honestly, I would always opt for a more natural way to do things. But anyways, here it is. Here's my hair all stretched out. Come on now, okay, right? And then here I had already kind of gone through to trim out my hair, and literally, as you can see, it looks like a blowout, right? So that's what you want, and that's what I wanted. So, but anyway, that concludes this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed. I hope it was simple enough for you to follow. Please give this video a like and subscribe. All right, bye.